I were in our dressing room today.
Yes.
And we were watching this Robert Downey Jr. moment.
Yes, he walked out of an Avengers interview.
It's like a junket, right?
It was a junket where each interviewer has like 6 minutes to speak with the cast, and those get very long days. When we read this story, we were angry. When we saw it, we were really angry. It was just. We're going to only show you a little bit.
Yeah, so you're not going to get the full thing, the full impact of it.
Yeah, the interviewer's Krishnan Guru Murthy from the UK's Channel 4 News.
He was obviously trying to make some news interviewing Robert Downey Jr. It was supposed to be about the Avengers movie. Yeah. So anyway, they
did speak about the film just
for like a minute. Because we saw 4 minutes of it.
Now watch how Robert Downey Jr. reacts to this. I think it was amazing.
Obviously, you're doing a promotional round of interviews, and that's why we're talking about the movie, but we also would like to talk a little bit about you, and I don't know how comfortable you are, you know, talking about yourself at the moment.
You have as much time as anyone else will.
You've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father and the role of all of that in you know, the dark periods you entered, and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether, you know, you think you're free of all of that, or whether that's still something.
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
Well, I'm just asking questions. That's all.
Right.
I mean,
okay, that's okay.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
are you? Oh, I'm sorry. No, look, I don't want to do that.
Thank you.
No, he did want to do that, and what you missed, and what Hoda and I, we were amazed how measured and how truly lovely Robert was.
Professional. He could
totally professional.
The guy kept going at him for stuff about, at one point you said you were no longer a liberal after you came out of prison. Do you still stand by that? And he said, well, I said something at that time. This isn't really what we're talking about. He asked him a follow-up question. He said, and at one point Robert Downey said, well, ask your question. He said, no, you're free to ask as many questions as you want in the allotted time. And he said to the guy, your foot's moving, so you're obviously nervous. Would you go ahead and ask your question? Like,
but he never got mean at all. And the other guy just wouldn't read the room at all. He was obviously. I've been in that situation too.
Yeah.
And
so what do you do?
Well, you know, you try to be nice about it. You say, you know, everything I have said in the past, I've obviously already said. I'm here to talk about right now, what's going on right now. And if you'd like to ask me questions about that, I'm happy to answer it. Otherwise, I'll leave, because this is not the point of the interview. Yeah. But I just thought the guy was incredibly rude. And here's the thing about Robert Downey Jr. I remember writing him a letter when he was in prison. I don't know him, but you know, I just did. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, saying, you know what, you have the most amazing talent, and when you do get out, you're not, God's not done with you yet, you know, that kind of thing. Now, I have no idea if he ever got it. But I was so thrilled to see Robert Downey Jr. come out of prison and not just start to lead a sober life, but a triumphant one. Wildly successful. He is so great, and he should be, instead of having the past dragged out, he should be celebrated for what he's accomplished in his life. And all we know about this man is how rude he was to somebody. Is that what you want your life to be about?
And the funny thing is when he's asking questions, and maybe it's the accent, it doesn't seem so rude. For some reason, the way he asks it, it just seems lilting, and you're like, oh,
they're lovely.
Yeah, and you're waiting, and somehow he's still being rude. I think it's not nice. I don't know. Oh, all right. Yeah, so I love him. He hasn't. His camp has not responded to this, but you get why he walked out.
It speaks for itself. Watch the whole thing on TMZ.
Yeah, we saw it on TMZ.
The whole thing.
Not that we were always clicking there, but we were this morning.
I don't know how to click, but Hoda does it for me.
I showed her.
All right, now this is an interesting question. Can your relationship